Hey guys, this is Patrick. I wanted to get a quick video out to you to let you know sort of how this class is going to go down, what we're going to do inside the class. I also wanted to give you a basic description of some of the terminology that I'm using, just so that you have that information. So, we're going to do 2 hours in the class. By the time we're done, we're hopefully going to have a functioning website. There will be things that you will need to do to improve that website after we leave, but hopefully I will give you enough tools in order to really be able to manage that website, change it, make it exactly what you want it to be. So, I know a lot of you have done quotes for people developing websites for you, and there are some really advanced things that you can do with a website, but in this case, we're looking to build a site that basically is like a promo website. It will sort of advertise your product, it will let other people know about what you're doing, basically give you some images, some things like that, or the ability to control images and text. One of the reasons that I really advocate for what I'm going to call no-code website is because it puts the power of managing your website in your hands rather than in a programmer's hands or in a marketer's hands or somebody else's hands that maybe you would either have to pay or you would have to wait for them to do the work. So I really want to make sure that I sort of put this power in your hands so that you can manage it, you can do what you need to do. So let's first talk about what a no-code website is. A no-code website is a website that is designed and typically hosted on a web-based platform. Let's say it's like Facebook in the sense that you log into it, it's out in the internet. Typically the server is located in another location, and the site has tools built into it so that it can give you a lot of level of control over the look, the feel, the actions associated with the site. Examples would be Wix, Weebly, Shopify, Joomla, WordPress. I've actually got a site that I will send you. It's just a review of the top website builders, and I think that actually would be really helpful if you wanted to look through it. For the purposes of our class, we're going to use Wix. I think it's one of the, and when you read through the descriptions, you'll understand this, I think it's one of the easiest to get started with. This class is obviously not designed for programmers. If you're a programmer, this wouldn't make sense to take this class. So no-code websites do not require you to know a programming or a markup language like HTML. Although having knowledge of technologies like that would be super helpful, but it's not required. So what it does give you the ability to do is get something started and be able to manage it, which I think is really where this little sweet spot is inside of here. So with that said, in order to really get the class started right, there are a few things I'd like you to do ahead of time. First thing I'd like you to do is have an idea of what you want your website to look like. In other words, how many pages in it? Does it have a contact page? Does it have a About Us page? Does it have what's on the home page? If you know that you have images that you want to use, go ahead and bring those images on a USB stick, or have them up in the cloud like on Facebook or some other photo hosting site that you can get to, and download the photos so that you can put them on your site. You also can Instagram, Facebook, any of those things would be great to do that with. So have an idea what you want your website to do, have some photos, some things, get a general sense as what the text that you want to be on the page. Hey, this is my home page. We want to have a general sense of that. If you have a laptop, go ahead and bring it. That will be really helpful. We'll just get you connected to the internet. You can do all the work on your laptop. That'll be great. If you don't, let me know ahead of time. I'll make sure that there's some sort of laptop or computer that you can work off of when you're there in the class. Last thing I would ask is to set up an account on Wix if you can ahead of time. If you can't figure out how to do it, that's fine. We'll do it during the class. But if you can figure out how to do it, let's go ahead and have an account set up on Wix. That way we can really just fire out of the gate really quick. I probably will record another video of how to set up an account on Wix so that you have that and you can sort of review it and be ready for class. So if you have a laptop, bring it. Make sure you know where your photos are that you want to use and that you have access to them. Don't bring them on a CD. I'm not sure if the CDs are a real thing. We're not in the 90s anymore. Have an idea of what you want your website to look like, and if you can, let's set up an account. So I'm really excited. I think after 2 hours, you are going to have a functioning website. There will be many edits that you will want to put inside the website, but you will at least have something functioning, and you can start to modify it and make it what you want to make it. The further ahead you are as far as an idea of what you want the website to do and what you want it to look like, the faster this process will go. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you, and we'll see you in class.